doing out the gate.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Pat Connaughton.
In the last 5 games, you can see a trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots, and it's Looney in at the 5 slot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Over Wiggins. Nice shot by Portis.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks. Goes up the baseline. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
Now here is Holiday. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
And the basket by Curry.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Now Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Curry can't get it to go. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons. They get it back. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The 3 from Poole buries the long-range jumper.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
From deep, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me, and my team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass, that can be a shot, but that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Connaughton and Middleton are your wingmen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's George Hill. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. Stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Otto Porter. Inside, here's Moody. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Moody's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Hill lays it up off the glass.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Now, here's Bjelica. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
There's the lob at Tecumbo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Checking out the Warriors. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal position.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And Clark, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit and analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside too.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Allen passes to Portis. The shot's good. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Curry. The Bucks also changing it up. Semi Ojeleye comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Porter. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Golden State foul. Jonathan.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Here's Wick. Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, and that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Rule no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, up 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Holiday and Connaughton are the guard. Ojeleye is out there with Hood, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Nice shot by Portis.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Wiggins, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reason, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
To the paint, here's Hood. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Poole. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now the pass to Ojeleye. Here's Connaughton. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 6. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Porter. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Semi Ojeleye. Chris Middleton comes in for Rodney Hood. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Curry, good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 10. 46 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Curry. Poole, the pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Defensive foul.
And Green no good on that one.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win. Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Curry way outside, trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. They weren't able to set their defense. We didn't turn the ball over. We were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.